You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. Now in today's video I'm going to discuss Rangers' brilliant win in Braga from last night. I'll just get straight into this video, guys. So the game finished Braga 0, Rangers 1. Really good victory. Before the game, or just before in the build up to the game, my mate was messaging me saying that he was really worried about it. I said, look, don't worry about that. I think we'll go through in this game, in this tie. More worried about Saturday, to be honest, against Hearts, which is a different story, and I'll talk a wee bit about that later. But I was pretty confident going into this one, that maybe not confident to win, but I was confident enough that we would go through. I know we seem to raise our game against better opposition, despite the fact it's away from home. I think Rangers are pretty good at home. Away from home in Europe. If you look at like the Villarreal result, Porto result, we've got some really good results away from home. I remember last year against Ufa, we were really up against it with 9 men, and we stuck to our task and we played really well and seen the game out. So I think when you look at, we've got pretty good results away from home. I'll try to think of other examples there, and Legia sticks out as well. So we started reasonably okay. I mean, the first few minutes was a little bit dodgy. Edmondson gave the ball away and they almost created a chance from it. They didn't quite capitalise on what was a really good opportunity in the first minute, and I'm thinking, oh, this might just be a tough game. And maybe the opening 5-10 minutes we looked a little bit nervy and a little bit shaky, and we did give the ball away a little bit cheaply. But after those sort of 10 minutes passed, I thought we really gelled into the game pretty well. We created the first real opportunity. Ryan Kent found Arfield with a really good through ball. Braga played a really high line all night. Arfield found the space, burst through and lays it off to Kamberi. I thought the pass was a little bit poor. I thought he probably could have played it a little bit more in front of him, gave a better angle, but Kamberi did well, took a little bobble just in front of him and he fired a really good shot. Unfortunately for us, it went straight to the keeper. Keeper's made a good save. And not long after that we created another opportunity. This time Tavernier plays it down the line and it looks like a lost cause. Hadji chases it all the way, manages to outmuscle the defender, and then as he goes to step towards the box, a player slides in and you think, what's he going to do here? Dinks it over him. Brilliant technique. Takes it on his left foot and then drives forward into the box, finds Ryan Kent in a bit of space, and Ryan Kent has got two options. He can take a shot and shoot. I think he took the right option, to be honest, but he just didn't quite get it set up as he probably would have liked. Hit the shot first time and it's just dragged wide. I think if maybe Ryan Kent's run onto that, he gets a better angle to hit it with, but I think it's because he's kind of stepped back to take the shot that he's kind of dragged it just past the post. We really should have scored. And within what, 20-25 minutes, two really good opportunities for Rangers, and we probably should have been ahead by that point. Despite our chances, as you would expect, them being the home side and the fact they're a really good footballing side, they had a lot of possession, didn't really do a lot with it. Carved out a couple of chances. Sequeira sent it in the box and Paulinho forced a really good save from McGregor. Rob McLean didn't really react to it at all. He just that's a nothing save for McGregor, only because McGregor makes unbelievable saves every time he plays. That's maybe why, but I thought it was a really good save from McGregor, and McLean just kind of wiped it away like that was nothing. That was an important save at the time. No long after that, Fran Sergio, who scored in the first game, came close with a header just wide past the post. Approaching half time, just about getting for half time, it was like 42 minutes or something. We get a corner, comes in, takes a little bit of a bounce and hits a player on the hand. Referee points straight to the spot, a wee VAR check, which I really didn't think was necessary, to be honest. It was a clear handball all day long. We get the decision and Hadji steps up, puts a real powerful shot into the corner, and it's a really good save. When I first seen it, I thought Hadji's maybe just missed the opportunity there, which he has, but it was a real good save when you look back at it. It reminded me of the one that David Seaman made in Euro 96 against Spain. I think it was the penalty shootout winning save where he dived, put his hand up and stopped the ball from going in. Unfortunately for the penalty, it was I would deem it a 6 out of 10 effort, and the reason I say 6 out of 10 is that's now 6 penalties we have missed in the last 10 penalties that we've taken. Really poor. We really need to kind of get this sorted. Then I won't go too much on the penalty things. Gerrard did say jokingly in the post-match interview that he would take the next one, which I think he probably should, to be honest. In my opinion, I would get him back to Tav and just let him take them. I know he missed a couple in a row, and that's why Morelos took one, Hadges took one, Arfields took one. But in my opinion, I would give it back to Tav. So we went in 0-0 at half time, and by all honesty, it could have been 3-4-0 to Rangers. Just in that first half alone, I thought we were really good. Without being in total control of the match possession wise, I thought they had the bulk of the possession in the first half, and you really expected that to happen. But I thought when we got our opportunities, we took them. We created good opportunities. Didn't quite take them, but we did well to carve out opportunities and go on 0-0 at half time. So we came out at half time, and that probably could have knocked our confidence. We're missing the 3 really good opportunities, but we actually played pretty well. And on 60 minutes, just after the hour mark, Hadji gets the ball in the centre midfield and just turns and flicks a brilliant ball, brilliant chipped pass over the defence, who, as I say, had a pretty high line. Kent beats offside trap, and defenders rushing back to try and get there. Kent outmuscles him, gets his way in front of him, forces his way into the box, and finishes low and hard into the really well placed finish into the bottom corner, just past the goalkeeper's foot, and that was 1-0. Really, I wasn't really expecting. I wasn't really expecting us to score so early in the half. I thought if we score, it'll be a late one. But it was game on after that. I thought I was really confident of going through once that goal went in. And I'll be honest, I wasn't really too fazed by the fact that they had a bulk of possession after that. I thought we still obviously created a couple of opportunities. And it was, the onus was very much on them to score. They had half an hour to score 2 goals or they were out of the competition. And to be honest, when that kind of thing happens, particularly in Europe, it seems to be like back to the wall stuff, and they've got plenty of possession and they just bombard your box with shots. But that didn't really happen. They had a lot of possession, but they didn't really penetrate as much. I thought our defence really held strong. We had another couple of chances. They had a header about 8-9 minutes after we scored. It just clipped the bottom of the post. McGregor was beaten, but it's just one of the things that was the only really chances they created, was just half chances from headers, and that's all they created really. Goldson had a header tipped onto the bar. Goldson had a header from a corner, very well done, clipped onto the bar from the keeper. Arfield following up, puts it into the net, and he wheels away in celebration. I'd already seen that it was offside, so didn't celebrate, and unfortunately for Arfield it was given offside. No complaints there, it was completely offside. In fact, no complaints for the referee. I thought the referee had a really good game, and you know why you can say he had a good game? You didn't really notice him. Even though it was like a penalty decision, he made the decision, no fuss, and just got on with the game. Let the game flow. One more chance we created just before the end. Ojo who had came on for Canberra to kind of run down the clock and give us some sort of out ball. Wins the ball in midfield, or gets played the ball in midfield, darts through about 2-3 players and just bursts straight through the middle and shoots from about 30 yards. Keeper makes a really good save and forces a corner. So at that point in the game, there's like maybe 3 minutes left, and it was really good play from Ojo. I thought he could have actually played it to Davis, and Davis probably could have ran it in the corner, but it was good that Ojo, seeing the keeper a little bit off his line and tried to shot, forced a corner, which gave us that little bit more time. And as I say, we weren't really phased that much. I don't know how you felt watching the game, but I really didn't feel like they were going to score, and if they did, I wasn't too worried about it because we had that 2-goal cushion with 10 minutes to play. There was just no real danger for me. I just really didn't feel that. I didn't feel the pressure that I normally feel going into these games. So it finished 1-0. We won 4-2 on aggregate, which is no fluke. You could possibly say that the first game was a fluke. We came back, got a little bit of lucky break with the third goal and stuff, but over the 2 legs I thought we were magnificent, particularly in this game. Edmondson in particular, I'm going to have him man of the match, to be fair. But it could have been Goldson, it could have been McGregor for the saves that he made, it could have been Tavernier. Tavernier constantly driving forward and played well in defence as well. Doesn't get a lot of credit for his defensive work, but I thought he was excellent. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera there. Yeah, I thought he played really well. Barisic on the left, constantly up and down, worked very, very hard. And the good thing about this Rangers side is when a player did get beaten, or did kind of got a player skip past them, somebody was in behind winning the ball, whether it was Arfield or Jack or just whoever was just nipping in behind any player that got beat. There just seemed to be just so much cohesion in the team, so much communication between everybody, and it was just a really good fight. But as I say, it wasn't back to the walls. It wasn't like a performance like we gave against Barcelona that one time a couple of years ago when we drew 0-0 with them. That was pretty much back to the wall stuff the whole game, and we probably could have been beat 4 or 5-0 in that game. But it's a great performance for us, and we're into the last 16, which I'm really, really pleased about. So I'll try and wrap this up as quickly as I can. I know I've been rattling on quite a bit, but there was a lot to talk about. It's a big occasion for us. We're into the last 16, games being played tonight. Question for me is, who do you guys want? I've said this before in the qualifiers, in the group stage. I said it when this draw was made. I want Arsenal. My son's a big Arsenal fan. Got a lot of friends who are Arsenal fans. It'd be a little bit of a rivalry if we did get them, and I actually do think we'd give them a game. I didn't fear anybody in that draw whatsoever. I know a lot of people are saying steer clear of Wolves, stay clear of Salzburg, for example, but I really didn't fear anybody, and I'm not saying that to sound big-headed or we're going to go and win this tournament or whatever. I just think if we play like that, like we did in the last half hour of the first game and the full game of this, I didn't see any problems. Maybe we're getting beat by some of these bigger teams, but we'll give it a go, and I really didn't fear anybody. So that's the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, as I say, please subscribe. I really like getting subscribers on this channel. I'm aiming for 200, I'm almost there. You guys would just like to help me out if you've not seen this video before, or these videos rather. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow night for the Hearts game. Cheers.